So startups are always coming to me asking me how they can get money from the government to help grow their business. But there are actually other ways they can get money to help grow their business. So there's platforms like Kickstarter, CrowdFunding, but there's also an Australian-based platform that is crowdfunding with a twist. G'day, Matt. How are you doing?
Very well, thanks.
So tell me a bit about you. Where are you from?
I'm from Melbourne, and we're based in Melbourne, but a national business. We help companies all around the country.
So what is the business that you have?
So I co-founded Birchal. It's an equity crowdfunding platform. We help companies, typically companies with a strong consumer proposition, raise money online by issuing shares. It's a fairly new regime in Australia. A couple of game changers. Proprietary limited companies can now have hundreds, thousands of investors without having to convert to a public structure, which brings a lot of additional governance requirements. And we can advertise these offers online. That's the real game changer, is using social media to advertise offers of shares.
Is it very similar to Kickstarter? So I've got to basically have a full production media team behind me to generate these beautiful videos and then push it out exponentially. Is that the same?
Look, it's quite different to Kickstarter, but does share some similarities. A campaign video is really important. And look, there's some great ones out there, and we've got a lot of video production companies that we've worked with in the past that do really good work for good rates. It is important to be crisp on your message. It's a marketing campaign after all, but it is different in the sense that you're not just pre-selling your product, you're offering people an opportunity to be involved in your business. So the amount that you can raise under equity crowdfunding tends to be far greater than what reward crowdfunding sites like Kickstarter can raise.
Yeah, so Kickstarter is a very small dollars. I'm basically getting pre-sales, but I guess for me, it'd be a greater incentive to invest in a company knowing that I've got equity as part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's important to remember we're hybrid equity and rewards too. So, we've done a few craft breweries. Great example. You buy shares in the brewery, but, the investors would also like some beer or a t-shirt as well. So that's something that we offer on our platform pretty seamlessly. So people investing $1,000 will get, a reward package that aligns to that level of investment.
So is the shareholding a normal shareholding as a normal company would be?
Nominal in the sense, look, they're fully paid ordinary shares. So, they have voting rights and that's a requirement under legislation. But, nominal, it depends on the share price and how much they invest. So, if the company's worth $5 million pre-money and you're investing $1,000, it's going to be a small part of that company. If you're investing more, then it'll be a larger part.
And so typically how much equity are companies giving up and what sort of investments are they getting on board?
Look, it tends to range between, about 2% of the company to about 20% of the company. We haven't really seen companies offer more than 20% at their maximum. The average deal size is about 600,000 across all our 43 successful offers at the moment. But some of those are large. I think we've hosted 7 offers over $1 million. The smallest offer we've hosted was $130,000. So that's kind of the two ends of the spectrum. Retail investors, so mum and dads, everyone basically can't invest more than $10,000 per company per year. Wholesale investors, so really professional investors with net assets over a couple of $1 million, they can invest more, but we just need an accountant certificate to determine that.
Oh, so that's to meet the sophisticated investor criteria.
That's right.
Okay, and so in terms of timing, so if I came to you and said I want to raise some money, how long between starting now and actually getting funds would that happen?
Yeah, so it's we work to about a 10-week process end to end. We allow a couple of weeks for a company to create their profile and really agree at a high level of marketing, media, outreach strategy. And then we run an expression of interest campaign. So this is like pre-offer marketing, building the list. That'll run for about 3 to 4 weeks. Companies are usually working on their offer document and getting all the legal compliance stuff done. So they're in a position to launch the offer pretty quickly after the EOI closes. And then that's another 3 to 4 weeks.
Awesome. Matt Vitale, thank you from Birchal. Thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.